Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Tashera and this channel is all about fragrances. So today I'm going to touch on the topic of oud. Are you someone who finds oud overwhelming and challenging, barnyard-like, very animalic, it's too strong and overwhelming? Don't worry, I got you covered. I have a couple of fragrances that are oud friendly. They're safe, they're not overwhelming or challenging. Some might be a bit stronger than others, but trust me, I was once a oud hater and I converted because I found oud fragrances that are friendly. So they're smooth, they're wearable, and perfect for beginners or oud haters. If you're looking to, you want to discover oud and find one that works for you, I got you covered. So let's just get right into it. I'm going to start with my scent of the day, and that one is, I only have a sample, but I'm going to upgrade to a full bottle. This one is Widian Baniyas. This, honestly, I tested this in store at Oswald NYC, and I got no oud at all. Took the sample home, looked it up on Fragrantica, and saw that oud was actually a note. And I was like, that piques my interest. Wow. That means I don't actually hate oud. It has to be done in a specific way. So looking at these notes, I feel like you have to completely ignore it because it doesn't represent what the fragrance smells like. The notes for this fragrance, top notes, lavender, artemisia, and bergamot. In the middle, geranium, agarwood, oud, and cedar. In the base, patchouli, evernote, which is a synthetic molecular note, sandalwood, and vetiver. This doesn't smell woody. This just smells fresh with a hint of spice, and it has a cooling effect. I get no oud. I get no patchouli. Maybe I do, but the patchouli doesn't smell dirty and earthy. It smells clean. Patchouli to me usually smells like soil, wet soil, very dirty and earthy. This is a fresh, easygoing. The fragrance smells cool. Like when I say cool, I'm thinking of like a mint. So I'm guessing the lavender leans to that quality or effect in this fragrance. This smells really good, and I want to go ahead and finish this sample up. I sprayed about 8 sprays earlier today, but this is so good. This is a wonderful oud-friendly scent if you're looking to add an oud to your collection, but you don't want that animalic type of oud. Try this one. It's so good. Again, this one is Widian Baniyas. Next, I have a decant, and this one is another Widian. This one is Liwa. And this one it's a strong scent, meaning that it's powerful. This one, to my nose, it smells like, and others do agree because it's compared to this scent on Fragrantica. This smells like if you added oud to Baccarat Rouge. So this is perfect. This is 100% unisex. So is Baniyas. This is right down the middle. Perfect for women or men. Women, if you enjoy the note of oud, because the oud in the hair is kind of like loud, but it's not animalic. It's not barnyard-like, but you definitely get the oud in this fragrance. It's so good. I'm gonna go ahead and spray on myself. And this one, you can smell it through the cap. Like you don't even need to spray it on skin to get the scent. But it definitely has that airy saffron in Baccarat. I definitely get it in here. The oud it's oud. Definitely oud. But it's not, it doesn't feel offensive. It doesn't feel overwhelming. And the way this dries down, it settles down so smoothly. And I think this is also great to up the amp of that Baccarat effect. Layer it with Baccarat. This one, 100% unisex. I think it's great for both men and women. If you enjoy the note of oud, try this one. Again, this one is Liwa by Widian. Next up is one of my favorites. This one is Fragrance du Bois, Sirène. This one is a cherry oud with lactones. So it has a creamy, milky quality, but it isn't super lactonic. What's dominant in here is the cherry and the oud, and the cherry lasts throughout the entire scent. The cherry in here smells dark but sweet, so it's like a very ripe black cherry. And the oud, it definitely smells like oud, but again, it's not animalic or barnyard like. This is such a sexy and sensual, deep, dark femme fatale fragrance. This one is reserved for night outs, date nights, a sexy, nice evening. It's reserved. I won't dare wear this to work. I won't dare wear this in the daytime. Like, this is reserved for a sexy night out. That's what this is for. Because it's no, y'all, this is so sexy. It screams boss. Like, this is a woman who is deeply into her feminine energy and she commands the room when she enters. That is what this screams. That is what this exudes. Yeah. If you like that type of scent and you like oud, or you're looking to get into oud, this is one to try, but you also have to like cherry fragrances. This isn't a medicinal cherry. It's just a nice, deep, dark cherry. This is one of the best cherry fragrances on the market. Again, this one is Sirène by Fragrance du Bois. Next up, we have Miller Harris Scherzo. This is a 15 ml travel spray that I will upgrade when I finish. This is a rose dominant scent, so you have to be into rose to enjoy this scent. But it has a note of oud, which surprised me because when I had been wearing this fragrance for about a year, never knowing that it had oud because I never looked up the notes. I just know that it was a rose-centered fragrance because that is the note that stands out the most. This is fresh, it's spicy, and then it has that oud note, and I'm going to read the full note breakdown for you guys. In the top notes, tangerine and artemisia, which leans to that freshness. In the middle, rose, alabama, narcissus. Pittosporum is a floral note, which is a sweet, heady floral scent reminiscent of jasmine and orange blossom. That's new to me. I had to look it up to see exactly what that one is. And then the base notes is agarwood, oud, sweet notes, patchouli, and vanilla. And definitely, I get every single note in this fragrance. It's fresh in the top, and that freshness kind of lasts throughout the scent. And then the rose is very dominant, and the alabama adds this like green, woody, spicy touch to the fragrance. And in the dry down, you get a hint, the tiniest hint of a woody aspect, which is that oud, which I hadn't known was in the fragrance. And definitely this smells green and earthy. It has that patchouli touch to it, but this isn't that wet, dirty, soily patchouli that I typically hate. This is a alluring, sensual scent, but it's rose dominant, so again, you have to enjoy rose fragrances. I love this one. Again, this one is Miller Harris Scherzo. And then last we have Guerlain Oud Nude. This one is a raspberry almond oud fragrance, and you get all of those notes in this fragrance. The raspberry adds a fruity touch. The almond leans to this sweet, creamy touch in the fragrance, and the oud in here smells sort of clean, a bit carnal, but it isn't animalic or barnyard-like. This has a sensual touch to it. This one exudes quiet luxury. It doesn't scream, it isn't loud, but you definitely get the oud. It's a soft oud. Isn't overwhelming in any way. This fragrance has moderate longevity. I would say 6+ hours on skin. This one is perfect for a signature scent, and also it smells elegant and regal, so I think this would be perfect for an elegant night out, special occasions, or even date night. This is a great one. This is one of my favorites from the house of Guerlain. Again, this one is Oud Nude. So that concludes my video. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you find any value at all in my content, please consider subscribing. And if you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.